If you guys missed the last episode, you guys missed a huge main event. Tables, ladders, and chairs. Cesaro, HBK, 5-star match, bro. 5 stars. Of course it was gonna get 5 stars. It's HBK we're talking about. Cesaro beat HBK, retained his Universal Championship. 5 stars, bro. We definitely destroyed Raw in the ratings for SummerSlam. Well, we don't know that yet because Raw is yet to have their SummerSlam version of the card, so let's see how that goes. But before we continue, of course, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'll give you guys a quick second right now. That easy. Make sure you leave a like and make sure you please leave a comment. You know I love interacting with you guys. Don't do me dirty in the comments. But let's get things rolling. Our SummerSlam card was perfect. Can nobody tell me otherwise. Legendary 5-star match for the main event. Let's see what Raw got cooking up. So I see a bunch of TLC matches and an Extreme Rules match as the main event. There's no way this show is that good. Let's see. So in terms, we beat Raw in almost every single match, except for the mid-card secondary match, the TLC match they had with King Nakamura and Chad Gable against Batista and Kevin Owens, but we still did way better. Their main event, of course, was not better than ours. Let's go. I'm happy. I'm actually happy with our card now. Well, I was originally always happy with the card, but Beth Phoenix versus Mia Yim, I didn't even look at that. That's actually a pretty good match. 234,417 new fans. Oh wait, our ranking is number 1. Let's see, Raw got 183,942 fans. That means we beat Raw in the ratings for SummerSlam, and that should mean we're number 1, right? Let's go. For the first time since starting this series, we beat Raw in the ratings and we're number 1. We got the best show out right now. What's going to be the next pay-per-view? 4 weeks until Hell in a Cell. I was kind of expecting maybe Survivor Series, but Rey Mysterio says his contract is up. I'll be interested in staying. Honestly, that's not too bad. 51,000, but I kind of want to do 35K. How about 35K? Okay, not what I was looking for, but I'll take it. I did the same thing to Cody Rhodes and then he quit the next week. Let's see. Keith Lee says, I want a main event match, and I know the fans will be excited for it. What's his popularity? 60. I don't know about that, bro. No chance. That's not gonna happen. I can't put you in the main event, Keith Lee. I'm sorry. His morale slightly decreased. Let's see what the champ wants. Cesaro says he's been talking to Lee a lot. He wants to team up with Keith Lee. He wants a tag team match with Keith Lee. I should have said yes to Keith Lee. That way, I could have just put him in the main event, teaming up with Cesaro to take on like Cena and McIntyre or something. Send the fans home happy with a nice tag match. That's crazy. We actually are beating Raw in the ratings. I forgot that this Mygm is only 25 weeks and we're up to week 11. So this series is almost over. But I am going to use this power card, Vito Superstar. Their most popular superstar. They can't use it on next week's episode of Monday Night Raw, and I'm using double match, bro, or double cost. So next week's Raw show, or Raw upcoming show, I should say, is going to use double the amount of money. So this is our match card for this week. Something light. It's not really all of that, but at the same time, the main event has Shawn Michaels. First match on Smackdown in years, taking on Drew McIntyre in a match that's going to send the fans home happy. Extreme Rules match, and I use that power card, so that should definitely be like a 4 or a 4.5 star match. I feel like it's going to be good. Didn't do much for this show because look at Bianca's stamina. It's almost in the 10s. I'm kind of mad that I put her in that kind of match. She might get injured. I don't know. But let's see, Raw got Beth Phoenix versus Mia Yim in the opener. A main event match between Becky and Natalya. Again, I'm going to simulate the rest of that show. Our show wasn't that bad. But the only reason I put the show together the way that I did, Drew McIntyre beat Shawn Michaels. Anyways, the reason why I put the show together the way that I did is because I need a lot of my popular superstars to recover stamina because I've been booking them in some hardcore matches, bro. But it looks like Raw might have edged me out this show for sure. The main event, their main event is surprisingly better than mine. I was not expecting that. 4 stars compared to my 3 stars. Drew McIntyre versus HBK is at least 4 stars, in my opinion. That number is all types of low, bro. 6,000 fans. That's it. Now, I didn't put together the best show. I really was trying to help. What? Raw had 20,000 new fans, and we only had 6,000. But they're still second in the ratings for now. Okay. Okay, they still have a long way to go to pass us. I don't think that they'll pass us heading into Hell in a Cell. But I want to rest my superstars for Hell in a Cell because Hell in a Cell, I want to put together, you know, the best matches. After our last 2 pay-per-views, we have a chance to jump up a lot of fans if we put together a good pay-per-view quality match card. So that's all I'm really focused on. Really hope that this week my stamina for a lot of my popular superstars like really recovers quickly because we kind of need them. Shawn Michaels says his contract is up on this week's episode of Smackdown at the end of the week. I'd be interested in staying. It would be $80K. Seems reasonable for Shawn Michaels. I don't want to negotiate him down. I don't want him to get upset, so I'll go ahead and do that. Welcome back to the show, Shawn Michaels. HBK says, take better care of my superstars. Oh, he gave me a health spa power card. It's too late for Bianca. I gotta wait until she's fully recovered, so I'm guessing she's injured. Which kind of makes sense because I kind of beasted on Bianca. Keith Lee is really upset, bro. The only way I could convince him to stay is with a $100,000 bonus. Our budget is $407K, so I feel like we should be able to offer that to him. I don't want him to go, so I just offer that to him for him to stick around for now. Dana Brooke. Oh. She loves being in TLC matches. Okay. If you book me in one, you'll see that I wasn't wrong. Okay, so she wants to be booked in a tables, ladders, and chairs match. I could do that. I don't know against who because her popularity is kind of low, but we could work something out. This is all because I gave Keith Lee that bonus, bro. We are over budget for this week's SmackDown. This is... We're literally out of money. I keep forgetting that normally to book my show, it costs like about $200,000. And we only have $84,000 right now, so I kind of... Oh my goodness, we gotta find a way to get some money. Let's see, Keith Lee, releasing Keith Lee, I get to save $58,000. I might have to just release him. I'm not doing much with Keith Lee, and honestly, I think it might be best. So this week's episode of SmackDown isn't really going to be the best, but I did get Dana Brooke a TLC match against Dakota Kai. That's going to be a very fun match, but in order for us to save money, I decided I'm going to have to do it. I really don't want to release him, but I should have never gave him that $100,000 to begin with because it just messed up my budget and messed up this week's episode of SmackDown. I kind of got to do it. Keith Lee, I wish you the best in your future endeavors. I can't even accomplish our commissioner's goal because it doesn't really fit with this week's episode of SmackDown. But I'm trying to recover my superstar stamina while at the same time put together a good match card. This week's episode of SmackDown may not be the best. Also, I'm just being honest, Raw is really going to whoop us in the ratings this week. I don't even want to sim match by match because our ratings are going to be low. But looking at their matches, Hell in a Cell, Tables match, and Extreme Rules match. And you mean to tell me that nobody on their show got injured yet? Like, Bianca got injured on our show. Wow, this is a bad card. Raw beat us in every single match of the night. That's crazy. It's because they're spamming specialty matches. A Hell in a Cell, a Tables match, and an Extreme Rules match. Of course, Dana Brooke loved being in TLC matches, but 10,000 new fans for us. Let's see, Monday Night Raw got 27,000 new fans. They are spanking us in the ratings. That's not good at all. They are really catching up. I'm scared to look at the overall ratings. So we have, okay, there's 16,000 fans away from beating us. We gotta do something quick. We're in Brooklyn, New York. 2 weeks away from Hell in a Cell. Tony Storm says, I think you should put me in a match against Liv Morgan. Trust me on this. You're the champ. Whatever you want, you could get that. I want her stamina to go up, though. So I might not do that this week. I have 3 weeks to make it happen. I don't know. AJ Styles says, John Cena been handing him nothing but L's. Is there somebody else I could put him in a match against? Okay, we can make that happen, AJ. At least for this week's episode of SmackDown. Kind of got to use this 2 Extreme Power card. 1 Extreme Rules match is going to get a higher than normal rating. We kind of need that right now as we're still waiting for a few of our superstars to like heal up in terms of their stamina. So I got a pretty decent card going right now. A lot of superstars are not going to be in matches this week, but the main event should be pretty good. AJ Styles versus Drew McIntyre, then John Cena going to do the run-in. Dakota versus Dana Brooke. Rhea Ripley gonna run in against Dakota Kai, keep that feud going. Let's see how this show does. Don't expect it to do that good, but wow. Natalya versus Becky Lynch again. I feel like their stamina is not going down, and they're constantly in crazy matches. Extreme Rules match, another Hell in a Cell match on their show, and Raw beats me in the ratings again. Oh, our main event got 5 stars. Drew versus AJ. I will gladly take that. But Raw is literally spamming like match types. Like, I don't get it. And then look at this. Becky Lynch versus Natalya. The fan grows tired of this rivalry. So look at where it says rivalries right there on the screen. Same thing for MVP versus Eric, I think, or Ivar, whatever their name is. Hell in a Cell match. So they're tired of those 2 rivalries. So those 2 rivalries should not be doing the type of ratings that they're doing. Like, at all. Decent episode of Smackdown. 21,000 fans. We're still number 1. At least the ranking said number 1, so that's good. Raw got 30,000. Okay, so we're good. We're definitely good. So let's see the overall ratings right now. Raw is only 7,000 fans away from passing us in the ratings. With SummerSlam 1 week away, AJ Styles wants to face off against John Cena. We could do that. We're going to do that match at Hell in a Cell, definitely. John Morrison said Johnny Drip Drip is here. Oh, he wants a shot at the title. I feel like we could do that on this week's episode of Smackdown. And I think Toni Storm wanted to face Liv Morgan. So I might do that match on this week's SmackDown for the title. And also John Morrison versus Cesaro for the championship. While Shawn Michaels and Cesaro still continues their rivalry building until Hell in a Cell. So the past few weeks since SummerSlam, our match cards haven't been good, right? The reason why I've been doing that is because I'm trying to get a lot of our superstars to just heal up in general. I was gonna say heal from their injuries. That's for Bianca Belair. But mainly for our superstars, our main superstars like Toni Storm, Cesaro, to heal up and make sure that their stamina is high so I could spam specialty matches at the pay-per-view and get some more fans. I'm gonna have to buy some more power cards at the pay-per-view. But listen, we still got this week's episode of Smackdown, which I pretty much got the match card made up already in my head. But I did write down the match card that I want for SummerSlam. Maybe I'm thinking a little bit too much into this, but that's how it is, bro. Being a GM, you gotta think about these kind of things. So hear me out on this one. Listen, Hell in a Cell match card. We got, for the opening match, Toni Storm doesn't currently have a feud going, but she's going to be opening the show defending the Women's Championship, not against Bianca Belair, against someone. You guys will see who. It's a surprise. But we have Toni Storm defending her championship in the opening match. Then the second match in the card, Dakota Kai versus Rhea Ripley, primarily because they already have the feud going and the rivalry, so it's going to cause the ratings to go up in that match. Then we got John Cena versus AJ Styles. They've been building that feud up. Then the main event, Cesaro versus Shawn Michaels one more time. If Shawn Michaels loses, he cannot have another match in the WWE. Universal Championship on the line. That's gonna be another 5-star match right there. And then I got 3 promo slots open. So our Hell in a Cell match card is gonna be lit. I just gotta get some more power cards to try to boost the ratings up a little bit, and then we're gonna be lit, bro. Don't worry. These past few episodes of Smackdown have been rough. I blame Keith Lee because I kind of gave him that bonus when I really shouldn't have. We were strapped for cash and we needed money. But don't worry, bro. Prince Anthony got this. We got this, bro. We got it.